Alright, what is going on, guys? So we're finally back with Alliance War, man. I think we're on to Season 9 now. It's been over a month since I've uploaded any kind of Alliance War gameplay, and man, I've missed it. I've really missed Alliance War. A lot of people don't like it. Honestly, it's my favorite game mode. I just love it, man. It's the only thing that really gets my heart pumping and my blood flowing when I'm playing a video game, man. Like, I used to play Call of Duty competitively, and in tournaments and stuff. Yeah, that would get my blood flowing for sure. And like, that's why I play a game, man. To really feel that, if you're getting an adrenaline rush from playing a game, that's how you know you're really into it, man. That's how you know it really gets, like, you know, that's how you know you're playing a good game, right? And no other aspect of the game really, yeah, no other aspect of the game does that for me, except for like at Comic-Con, those tournaments, of course. But yeah, just Alliance War, yeah, man, I really enjoy it. So yeah, we knew this war was gonna be tough. I'm actually on full path 7. I've never taken full path 7, but yeah, we needed someone with an OG vision, because there's a Havok on the buffet node, and it looks like there's a thing next and maybe a champion next. So first up fight here is actually a Spider-Gwen, and honestly I really hate Spider-Gwen now. She's super annoying to fight, and this is a limber node. Just evades so much. In her new L1, I really don't like it. It's really annoying to evade. I'm not practiced at all, so I'm just trying to block it. You can see I already ate one. And there she's evading more. I have 2 of the evade charges on her, which supposed to lower her evade, but she's still evading because it's just insane. Luckily, when she tagged me a couple times, she put that enervate debuff on me, so my willpower healed me up a little bit. So we only lost 18% health. Still, we got tagged a couple times, but that's okay. Literally the first war back in Alliance War in over a month, so chalk it up to that. But yeah, next fight here we have a Cosmic Champion, Power Star at 1 cornered. I literally had no idea who this was going to be, but it's just, I'm using Void for these fights, so actually a Heimdall, so super annoying here. Fighting Heimdall is pretty annoying, and yeah, this is Power Star 1, so he starts to fight with True Strike, so you just gotta either use a heavy attack or stun him and then hit him so he can't, what's it called? So he can't parry you from his auto block. Right there, he kind of caught me. I don't know what happened. A little rusty with the war. So these first 2 fights, you know, just gotta tune up back into the war AI. You know how it is. But yeah, it's okay. So as you saw on my team, we have Void, Vision, and Heimdall. So Vision is for the Havok. That's the only fight I brought Vision for, and I brought Void for pretty much the rest. There's also a Thing boss, so if I'm needed on there, I'm pretty comfortable with Void for that. And also one other thing to note is they actually have a synergy. So if I fight any Avengers, Void should start with Fear of the Void, I believe, and then OG Vision just gets a big, I think it's like 10 to 15% attack just increase from the synergy. So really nice. That's a cool synergy. And then we also brought Heimdall along just in case I screw up, just in case something happens. I'll have Heimdall watching my back. So yeah. It's actually the start of the war, and my boy Doc McKnife here used all his energy, so I actually, yeah, and Pep used his energy on the right, so I pretty much, right at the start of the war, I had enough energy to do pretty much the bulk of my path. So here we go. This is a buffet, 565, Sig 200 Havok. I think it's Sig 200, I don't know. But yeah, Havok, man, super annoying to fight. He's probably the best defender right now. Him and Thing, I'd say. So yes, for this node, I gotta be very careful because there's Enhanced Regent and Buffet. So anytime I get a buff on me, which the only buff Vision can generate, he can't generate any buffs, but because I have the Dexterity Mastery, that counts as a buff. So pretty much the plan here is if I'm gonna use Dexterity, I need to have a heal block on him. And if you're unsure how Vision works, anytime you fully power drain the opponent, you place a heal block debuff on them. So the special 2, 100% power drain, so it's 100% chance to put a heal block on the opponent, as long as they don't have something special we can't drain all the power. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole plan here. I'm not intercepting too much, trying to play it safe. I got a lot of health to work with. I put on some boosts at the start, those are still on, and this is the only fight I need Vision for. So if I take block damage, it's fine. I should be using Void for the rest. So yeah, just pretty much rinse and repeat. I mix in some L1s and some L2s. You can see at the start of the fight, I was dexing to try to trigger the buffet just in case. But I don't really need to. I'm pretty much fine playing this without dexing. I just bait out heavy attacks, and I have the spacing right so I don't have to dex. Bait out the first part of the heavy, and then I go in and cancel the animation and go in for a combo. And I've been timing my synthesis pretty well to get off L2s when he has a lot of power. You can see he plays 2 of those little debuffs on me, but I don't think they detonate till they get to like 10 or 11. So yeah, we're fine. And that was just because we took too long to power drain him. Basically, how you gotta fight Havok is you either need to fight Havok with Havok, or I guess Cyclops also is immune, or use someone with an armor up, because if you have an armor up, you take no damage from his detonation, or power draining him, like makes so that you don't get the charges on you. So you got to go with one of those methods. So for Buffet, the armor up route won't work because it has to be an armor buff, and you're just gonna be triggering Buffet, so he's gonna be healing like crazy. So unless you have an armor up character that can reliably heal block or something, it's just not gonna work. And yeah, my vision is also only rank 4, so for a rank 4, you know, he's putting in some pretty good work here. Looking at the time, I'm like, yeah, we got this, man. We got plenty of time left. Let's just keep playing it slow. Not going to go for anything risky. Just keep baiting out these heavy attacks. I can parry all day long, but Havok, it's a projectile for his first attack, so it's really hard to parry. Similar to like how ØMNÜ is in Iron Man Infinity War. So yeah, but there we go. Fight down. Took 135 hits. I was really, really proud of that fight, man. It went perfectly. Just it's really good getting back into the groove. So I was feeling good. Nice. That went really great. Next up, we have a thing, a 565 thing on this next node here. So I'm going to go ahead and use 2 potions to heal up Void, and a 3k potion as well, just to top them up, because Thing, it's been a while since I fought Thing. I actually really enjoy fighting Thing. He's one of the hardest defenders, but he's not BS. As long as like you can skillfully get around him. So yeah, that's why I like fighting Thing. I do. But I make a really, really big mistake in this fight. You guys are gonna see. So the first like 80% of this fight, it goes pretty good. So you can see I'm just playing Thing normally. Push him to 15 rock charges and then bait out a special attack, and you're all good. And, you know, I didn't think anything special was this placement. But you'll see this is actually a pretty smart placement, and I'll explain why in a sec once we get to that point. But yeah, so far so good, man. We're getting our debuffs on him. I'm timing everything great. Push him to 15 rock stacks as he gets to an L2. Go ahead, bait out the L2. All it takes is 2 dexes. There we go. You can see like I'm not taking too much damage because it's not stun immune, and just between baiting specials, that's how I'm getting my in. So you can see we're at 95% health. Everything is going really well. Again, push him to L2 when I have when he gets to 15 rock stacks. Boom, bait the L2, 2 dexes, and dude, this fight's going perfectly. I get my Fear of the Void up, and I'm thinking, yeah, oh yeah, I love fighting Thing. This is great, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put my L2 on him now, and that's just gonna put on more debuffs. I didn't think I was gonna push him to the L2, and so now right here, here's the problem. I need to push him to a bar of power, so I'm hitting him on the block, and then I was like, wait, did I just take damage? Wait, what? And I'm pushing him. I'm like, wait, I'm taking damage. And then that screwed me up. And then I got a combo to the face. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm like, explosive personality. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Because if you hit him on the block 5 times, once he has 5 armor ups, if you hit him on the block again, it explodes and you take a damage back. So that happened twice. So I took, I believe it was 24,000 damage from that because I did it twice, 12k each time. And then I was looking at my health. I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then I caught a combo to the face because I lost focus. So yeah, almost died. The fight was going so good. Just a really stupid mistake. It's been a month since I've done war. A little rusty. But yeah, that's actually turned out to be a good placement because if you gotta hit him on the block to give him his rock charges, you can only hit him on the block 5 times or else you're gonna detonate that armor. So smart placement. And yeah, I'm glad we didn't die. It only costed us potions, which I've been spending a lot of glory on in the off season, so I'm back to having a bunch of potions in overflow. This war costed me some, but that's okay. I'll just keep allocating the glory to it. So I actually stopped, waited for my boost to fall off, and then I healed up. And then I actually waited for 2 boosts to fall off, and I was like, it's a champion, you know, I should just do. I still had a 20% boost on, so I'm like, I should hit it while I have that boost on at least. Just to be safe, because I was a little worried about this champion. I've seen fights with Champion because Void's one of the champions that Void's one of the champions that the champion gets a special champion boost against. So he triggers his unstoppable like a lot, very frequently against Void because he's one of the special good champs in the contest, basically. So yeah, I was worried I was gonna be like stuck against the wall, taking a lot of block damage, but the fight's actually going pretty well. I don't know what I was so worried about. Just again, a little rusty from the off season. Right here, he thought he got me, man. I hit him on the unstoppable, but I parried him. That was some quick reflexes right there. But yeah, the fight's going really well. I got Fear of the Void up now. Launched the L2. That's what I like to do with Void. Get Fear of the Void up, then use my L2 just to put more debuffs on him and get off that good damage with the L2. And yeah, everything's going really well. You can use your special attack with his unstoppable, and it'll catch him still. And yeah, he's regenerating up. It's getting reversed, and he's just killing himself now. The arc overload's helping, and boom, we finished that fight. Didn't even really need to heal up that much. But yeah, there we go. Fight went perfectly. I don't know what I was so scared about, and I guess I didn't need to heal up that much. But I also used a combat regeneration boost, which helped out a little bit with the potions. And also one other thing to keep in mind against that thing, if I would have screwed up and died, Heimdall would have revived me. So I always do have that little bit of extra insurance when I have Heimdall, which is nice. So yeah, the last fight on my path is this Stark Spidey mini boss. I was actually a little worried to fight him, just because, you know, Stark Spidey, he can evade like crazy sometimes. But yeah, there's no limber on the node. I'm sure this guy is running max limber, but yeah, I just parry, and then you can see I parried and I started a heavy attack to shut off the Stark AI, and then I threw my special one to get the debuffs on him, but I made sure I didn't push him to the L2 because there is strike back on this node, so you gotta be careful of that. Don't want to push him too much, but now that I have a Petrify, actually Petrify counters strike back, so he's only going to get half a bar of power, as you can see right there. He doesn't quite go to the special 2. And yeah, I'm just going to keep baiting out these L1s. It can be a little sketchy baiting out the L1 sometimes. Stark Spidey can get really aggressive, and then especially once he starts to evade, he gains poise charges, and those poise charges, they just let him hit so hard, so you really got to be careful. But yeah, I'm just going to keep baiting out these L1s, and yeah, my debuffs are doing damage over time, and my evade debuffs are actually making it so that he lowers his chance to evade, so that's also very helpful. So I'm finishing my combos. I'm not really too scared to do that if he evades, because the chance to evade is base chance, I believe, is 3%, like Black Widow, but it feels like it's a lot more, but with those evade charges it lowers it, so yeah. And yeah, throw my L1 here, no problem, it connects, and yeah, he's almost down, so I got basically 4 of the evade debuffs on right now, so I'm not scared. I'm going full combos. I don't care, and yeah, even if he catches me, he'll be dead in a second because all my debuffs. Just throw my L1 just to push him back, buy some time, and yeah, that's my path cleared. Went pretty well, man, and I like I said, I cleared my path very early on in the war. There's still like 16 hours left. And actually now, so what happened was, it came down to it, we had a lot of problems in our battle group, and there's 2 minutes until this war ends. A whole bunch of people had to fight, stuff linked, so there's literally 2 minutes. I don't even get a full 3-minute fight. 2 minutes, 16 seconds, and I have to take this thing down. If I don't take this thing down, we lose a ton of points towards the season, so it's insane, man. I have 2 minutes to get this guy down. He had like a little less than 50% health. Man, my heart is racing. It is racing. It's a race against the clock. I gotta kill this guy before the war ends, but I also cannot screw up, because if I die, it's gonna take someone more time to come in, and they're only gonna have the time that I had left minus the time it took them to come in. So yeah, if I die, this is pretty much it. We miss a boss for the season, and that's not good. So yeah, I really need to take this guy down. I'm really nervous. Like I said, my heart is just, my blood's flowing, man. I'm feeling that adrenaline I was talking about earlier, especially for this fight. Yeah, but everything's going pretty good so far. You can see I'm taking a lot of block damage because I'm playing scared. I'm playing super scared. I'm not trying to die. I don't care how much block damage I take. This is the last fight of this war. It doesn't matter. I got a lot of health with Void to play around, and I'm just trying to push him to 15 rock stacks, bait a special, and keep going. My debuffs are doing good damage over time, so I just have to stay alive. Just have to stay alive, get in my damage when I can, and I should be good. I'm looking at the time. Okay, I got a minute left. I've taken that off more than half so far, so I should be good. He's throwing full combos into my block like a dingus, but that's okay. Still got 50% to work with. I'm pushing him back. He's got 10% health left. Like I said, my debuffs are just doing damage over time, so I don't have to worry. I go ahead and throw my L2 here for some good damage. It triggers his protection shielding, but that's okay. Gonna bait out his special attack to trigger those debuffs, but he doesn't want to throw it. But that's okay. My debuffs are just doing damage over time. Here we go. He finally throws it. Baited against the wall, and we got him, man. We took him down. 30 seconds left to spare. That was so sketchy, man. So sketchy, but we got him. We took down the final boss. And as you can see, there was like 19 seconds left on this war. Go ahead and put a little type in the chat here. Phew. Whew. Man, that was sketchy. My alarm's going off. Really glad it didn't go off in the fight. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this war, guys. Absolutely insane war. We definitely lost this war. It was a huge difference in deaths. Not really sure what happened. When I went to bed, I think we had the lead. But yeah, these guys have a really stacked defense. And my battle group, we have a couple new people, and like I said, it's the first war in like over a month. We're still getting our bearings. It's all good. At least we got the boss down, and yeah, hopefully we get some better matchups in the future. But that's gonna do it for my participation in this war. It was a pretty good one. First war back. 2 things: a Havok, a champion. Some fun fights. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's gonna do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like for that down to the wire boss kill. I hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you want to see more Alliance War gameplay to come. Thanks for watching. Peace out.